Okay, mobsters and mobettes, let me give you a small, short diatribe of what Vanessa Murphy didn't show. What she didn't show is when my attorney asked Mark the Bigot DiGiacomo, did he turn over the DNA report? He said no. Now let me tell you about the DNA. The prostitute had DNA under her nails. Whoever shot her, did whatever to her, she had their DNA, I'm imagining. And the reason why I say that is because when I was in California, they came to DNA me. Understand this. When they come, they send me a paper, they say, well, look, we don't even need to talk to you. Just go tell it all. They send me a paper 10 days later saying inconclusive, meaning the DNA ain't mine. Now, when I get to Nevada, what do the big DiGiacomo do? He tried to act like the DNA, that he didn't have the DNA results, and now they want to DNA me. Now, when I get there, it's the trick of what they tried to do. Now, let me tell you what this bigot tried to do. But Allah is God, and he gonna put certain things in my spirit. See, I know things without knowing. I say, how does this nigga know this? Well, I have the anatomical ability to know without knowing. I inherited that from my grandfather. Papa used to always be like, I know it. Go get that motherfucker and let me look at him, Ruth. And he gonna extrapolate the truth from looking at me. He know without knowing. And he's never accused me of something that I didn't do as a child. And trust me, I always got DP, nigga. I got discipline from Pawpaw. Now, here we go. I'm in my cell in the county jail. It's like 3 in the morning. The motherfucking CO, and I'm about ready to go to trial. CO's come to my door, or the deputy come to my door, knock on the door. And he say, man, get ready for medical. I said, medical? He said, yeah. So I'm like, I'm not turning down on medical, because one thing about me, when I was a kid, Big Mama always sent me to the doctor, so I'm accustomed to the doctor. Okay. They come get me. Walk me downstairs. I get downstairs. So now I got questions. I asked the doctor, I said, what's this? I put in a medical kite. He said, no, this is an annual medical checkup. I said, well, man, I've been here 2 years. This is the first time I heard of this. Now, mind you, it's a sister on the side of me. She doing all of the rolling her eyes, stomping her feet. She got this paper in her hand. I can see it ain't nothing on there. She got a pen. She just got her legs crossed, and she just like She doing all this, that, and the third. So now I'm like, okay, because one thing about it, black folk got a way of non-communication, and we can, we go by the spirit, we go by the vibe, we go by, certain things of that nature. So I'm reading them, and at the same time, this doctor, he giving me my, annual checkup. He go through the open your mouth, look in your ear, behind your knee, and all of the bullshit, the normal shit. Check your blood pressure, all that. So now he pull out a syringe, and he say, I said, what you doing? He said, I'm gonna draw your blood. I said, bitch, you ain't drawing my blood. She started laughing. And then he said, well, why you don't want me to draw your blood? I said, man, you ain't gonna have my motherfucking blood all over a crime scene. She said, huh? And walked out the motherfucker, laughing hella loud. Now, hindsight is 20/20. When I sit back and I go back to that and I look at that, I go, oh, this bitch was trying to take my blood and pull the bullshit. This is why and then the next time I go to court, y'all acting like y'all don't got the DNA analysis. So, now, speed up. I see her in the hallway. She with another CO. I'm going to the law library. So as I'm going to the law library, she said, Dow, why you didn't want them to get your blood? I said, so it didn't end up over a crime scene. She heard the other female deputy start laughing. Hella hard. What it was, I had walked up and they spoke up on me. They talked me up. And in the African community, we say if you speak on a motherfucker and they walk up, that means they're going to live a long time and good things going to happen for them. All right, now, 16 years later, that's happening. Now keep that in check. Wait. I'm in the unit. They come. Deputy. Now, you got an interview. Interview? A lawyer? Okay, hold on. I hang up the phone. I go out. When I come out of the unit, Clark County, I'm on 9th floor. When I come out the unit, you got 2 homicides. Hendricks and this other Mark that he just brought with him. Never seen him before. And they take me in the sergeant office, and they got a camera right there, and they pull out a swab thing, they like, we want to get your DNA. Now, mind you, the doctor, the nurse is on deck. So I opened up my mouth and let him swab me. And when he swabbed me, he like, thank you. Mad as fuck with attitude. He thought I was going to resist so they could beat me up, jump on the nigga, and then draw my blood, forcibly draw my blood. But I gave him the DNA. Now, mind you, they already got this DNA from California. This DNA is very important. It is the most important part of all this shit. So, when I go to the trial, when I'm getting ready to go to trial, I'm on the lawyer about, man, what's up with the DNA? They ain't gave us the DNA report. So we squeeze him about that. Mark the bigot, the Giacomo say, well, we'll have those DNA results right before trial. We'll have them. Now, mind you, this third fake-ass homicide that they putting on me is the reason why I can't get a bond. No bail. They trying to make it seem like this nigga's a lunatic. Bitch, I ain't struck a match in a black guy. I ain't throw right at a Chinese wedding. It's mandatory in Hong Kong. All I'm telling you, they full of bullshit. So with that said, during trial, he don't even give me the motherfucker. I never got the DNA report. Now, let's go into what Vanessa Murphy didn't show you. Vanessa Murphy didn't show you when my lawyer asked him about that. And he sat there like a motherfucking idiot. He's on the stand. The prosecutor will understand. We questioning this bitch. Why? Because he's full of impropriety. All of the acts of impropriety is the reason why this bigot is on the stand. He ain't there to entertain the entertainer. He's there because he violated the law. And he should have been walked out of there in motherfucking handcuffs because he was black. You can rest assured that's just what would have happened. Now, we asked him about the DNA. He, no. Okay. You don't have no DNA results because the DNA ain't mine. And it crashed the whole case. Now, also what they didn't say is when my lawyer asked Mouton, when Mouton said he didn't even know me. Period. Didn't even know me. They didn't show that. They didn't show that when he recanted all that, and they didn't show when he was saying that they put him in the room to squeeze him. She didn't show that. She didn't show when the prosecutor got caught in a lie. He said he didn't even need Mouton. Without Mouton, you don't even got a case because Mouton is the reason why you charged me for a double murder and you introduced a third murder because Mouton said from what they told him to say, that he saw me over the footbridge, I was walking, and I was saying to him, them niggas that did that shit to Dre, in the bitch in California, that's the motherfucking lie. He brought that to the forefront, that he lied. Where in the fuck did he get that from? And then they said, cowards died running. Who told him that? I've never seen the man a day in my life. Mark the bigot, the Giacomo told him that. And he told on him. She didn't expose when Mark the bigot, the Giacomo said he didn't know Mouton was an FBI informant. Oh, he asked him, did you know he was an FBI informant? He said, I don't work for the FBI. How am I know that? Bitch, you supposed to know. That's Brady. You don't get a chance to say you didn't know. She didn't show when my lawyer asked him, was it a international or collective investigation? He said no. How is it not a collective investigation? You had narcs from San Francisco, California. You had motherfucking FBI. You had the SWAT team from San Francisco. You got the FBI speaking on the case. You got the motherfucking United States District Attorney. That's the federal prosecutor with Mouton in the room. I got a police report where they in there with the homicide from Fairfield and the motherfucking homicide from Metro Las Vegas. How is that not a joint investigation? But he said he didn't know. You don't get to say you don't know because that's Brady. That constitutes Brady. Irrespective of good faith or bad faith, the prosecutor doesn't get to say he don't know something. It doesn't matter if the other agencies didn't give it to you. You should have had it. They should have gave it to you. That's Brady. Okay. She didn't show when My lawyer asked him about the FBI report where Mutan called the witness that he took. The young broad that he took across, the young 13-year-old prostitute that he took across state and county lines to sell her hips, lips, and fingertips for his benefit. Then he asked him, well, did you know, did you give Mr. Dow the FBI report where Mutan is calling her from a federal facility telling her don't come to court and all of the shenanigans of that nature? He said he didn't know about it. No, bitch, you don't get to say you didn't know. You're supposed to know that. Now, he didn't, another thing that the bigger did, he didn't allow me to call my witnesses. That's Brady. He put my lawyer on the stand to testify against me, keep power. That's Brady. So all I'm telling you is that there is a litany of Brady violations. Pick one. And at the very least, it's cumulative error. So what I'm trying to tell you and all my motherfucking people that's in this entertainment game, man, pay attention to this shit. And you know what's going to happen? I already know. It's going to be the sisters going to step up. You know, the Tarajis and the motherfucking Megan Goods and the Regina Halls and hear this shit on the Regina King. Sisters of that nature. They going to be the ones that's going to jump up and say something, you know, and speak up. The Felicia Rashad, they gonna say something. Before any of these cats, I can assure you that the black woman has always been the one to lead the pack when it comes to standing up and fighting back. It's just been like that. It's very few niggas that gonna jump up and bend through it and respect it and go, yeah, man, I'm gonna jump in it. Now, I'm shouting out to my motherfucking folks, man, in New York, the Busta Rhymes. My nigga. I need my nigga from the motherfucker, my nigga from FUBU, man, Damien John, Short Tank, holler at me, my nigga. You niggas need to get together and put a band together and come down here and shake this up, man, because this is fine. I've been kidnapped. They let Brittany Griner go in Russia before they even consider letting me go. What type of shit is that? And trust me, this Brady in this writ of habeas been going on since 2020. It's been going on since 1/17/2020. All these things have been on the motherfucking table. And I'm talking about they trying to ignore it. They sitting there allowing this bigot, Martin Giacomo, to try to work his way out of this. Nah, the longer it go, the more Allah gonna get involved. You can't run from this. And I understand the Quran. You know, my favorite hayat is Surah 2:214. And Allah said, did you think you would not be tested? Did you think you would enter paradise while such a trial has not come your way as it did those who came before you, who were stricken by hardship and poverty? To even the messengers and the believers said, when is the help of Allah?
You have 1 minute left.
Know of a surety that the help of Allah is near. So basically with the believers and what the messenger was saying was, my God, Allah, the man, look at what he's going through. And he's staying strong. He's making salat. He's getting up every morning. He got every reason not to make salat. He got 4 lies about the possibility. And every morning before crack of dawn, he up before the rooster. He kicked the rooster in the ass and make him say cock-a-doodle-doo. This nigga up before everybody, before daybreak. Praying. It has not prayed. How long do we have to endure this? How long do we have to pray before you come? Know that the help of Allah is near. Sometimes blessings take years. Stand up and be counted or lay down and be mounted, nigga, and I'm going to stand all through it all. Because, hey, you got to go through it to get to it. I've been saying that my whole life.
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.